Hello, Frags of Bear family. Welcome to Beard Wizard Reviews on a holiday weekend. So I'm doing some streaming more frequently. I did one this morning, which I don't normally do Friday mornings, but I'm off today. You'll probably have some gaming from me tonight. Not sure what yet. So if you missed this morning stream, I was playing Valheim and building Castle Ravenloft. So if you're a gamer or a tabletop gamer or you like video games, you might want to check that out. It was pretty cool. Pretty interesting build. Still not done. I will keep you posted. But I'm your host, Zaymot, and this is Beard Wizard Reviews, the live review channel where we take a look at music artists, independent creators, small musicians, and I talk about them and we go over them. We've had one video so far blocked during a stream, so I'm still a little bit gun shy. I'm not sure what happened, so I'm hoping that that doesn't happen again. So we will see. I just don't want any more strikes on my channel. So anyway, check out the video description below for ways to support the channel. But the biggest way, I need one more subscriber to hit 700, and then I will give away 7 books on the next Beard Wizard Reviews. I'll talk about it, how it works. Just one more subscriber. That we are at 699 right now. Trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. Don't think it's going to happen, but I have faith that you guys can get me close. So let's keep pushing, keep clicking the red button, keep sharing it out there. Today on new release day, Friday, we're going to take a look at ODDKO's new one that just released today, called Siren Song. They are sort of a industrial metal, almost techno feel industrial metal. A lot of cool visuals, a lot of heavy instruments, and interesting music. So if you haven't seen ODDKO before, you're in for a treat. I will pause as necessary. We'll talk about it and go from there. Here we go. This is Siren Song from ODDKO.
Siren song, we are seduced. We wish we had it all. We are seduced. To wish we had it all. To wish to have it all. We won't be fooled. Work to buy, just to comply. Live a lie until you die. We won't be fooled. All
Before he jumps into that, so this song obviously about consumerism and about, you know, the need to have everything or the drive to have everything. This is a much tamer song from ODDKO than we're used to in past videos. Still a very visually impressive video, lots of cool effects, lots of interesting imagery. I like that a lot. The music, very heavy but slow, and again, very light for ODDKO, which is different, very different than what we're used to seeing. I like it. I don't think it's a bad thing. It's just so unusual, not what I expected when I listened to this song earlier. So cool start, interesting song. I do always find it funny when people who are you know, while ODDKO is pretty much an indie band, as far as I know, the guy who put it together is I mean, he's very successful as a, if I remember right, he did a lot of graphic stuff and a lot of imagery and videos and graphic effects for other musicians' videos and movies and whatnot. So I don't know how huge he is, but I know he's worked with bands like Korn, and he's done a lot of high-end quality artistic graphic design. So hearing a message about consumerism from somebody in the entertainment industry is always a little unusual. I don't know the story, though. I'm not going to judge this guy for making this song. Maybe he does give tons of money away and he doesn't live extravagantly, but a lot of times these guys do live pretty extravagantly. So not this band in particular, but we have heard bands kind of look down on consumerism before, and it's kind of a weird thing because in a lot of cases those guys are the ultimate consumers. So an interesting take from this band, but I like the song, love the video, and it's a good song, it's a good message. We definitely should be careful how addicted to consumption that we get, because it can bite you in the ass. So there is a point there.
All our dreams are about possessing everything. Siren song, siren, siren song. The more you have, the more you want. The more you have, the more you want.
You know that, and it's right. The more you have, the more you want. And part of that comes from people that we look at who are successful musicians, movie stars, business people. They have lots of things. So often you measure your success based on what you can afford to buy with it, or what you can have with it, because successful people tend to have a lot of things. And the more you get, the more you want. Yeah, you want. I like having a nice car. I like having a decent house. I like having a really nice computer. Do I need all of those things? Not really. I mean, I need a house, but I don't need a really nice house. I don't have a really nice house, but I've got a pretty decent house. I just bought a newer truck. Did I really need it? No, I need a truck, but I didn't necessarily need a brand new truck. But I'm at a place successfully in my life where I could afford that. So, and I haven't in the past. So in a way, we kind of look to those things we weren't able to have as a measure of how successful we are, because now that I can afford them, like, okay, I want that because I can. And it's how we look at life, and take it or leave it, love it or hate it. That's the reality of how we exist. I mean, that's just how it is.
We will be lost in waste. We were never free. We were never free. Work to buy, just to comply. Live a lie until you die. We won't be fooled. All our dreams are about possessing everything. Siren song, siren song. The more you have, the more you want. The more you have, the more you want.
Like this. Love that heavy guitar and bass there. The song seems to go, or the lyrics seem to be pushing the idea that, we're working and living a lie, and we shouldn't have to. And I would counter that with, human existence has always been work. There has never been a period in human history where you have been able to survive without working. We have just gotten to a point in society where we no longer all have to hunt. We no longer all have to build. We don't all have to grow crops. We don't all have to gather. We don't all have to, like in the past, a community, everybody had to work. Everybody had to do something for that community to survive. Now we've evolved into a society where we can pay people to do the things we don't want to do, but to pay them, we have to do something. We still have to work. There will never come a time where you don't have to. You can't just sit on your butt at home and survive. Somebody is doing the work for you. Even if you're somebody who sits at home and does nothing, somebody is doing that work to keep you surviving. Even if you are living entirely on the benefits of societal, whatever you want to call them, the entitlements, benefits, unemployment, welfare, whatever term you want to use for it, even if you're living entirely on those things, somebody else is still doing the work to provide that. So the idea that we could have a society where you don't have to work is a fantasy. So look for the things that you love, work at the things that you like. And if you don't like where you work really hard to get to the thing that you love. It took me a long time to get to a job that I love. It took me almost 20 years. But now I have it. I just had to work really hard to get there. Not everybody has to work the same to get where they want to be. But you're going to have to work. It's never going to go away. So that idea that you're working just to comply or just to buy, we'd be working anyway. Yes, we work to afford the things we need because somebody else is working to make those things. So we need to work to buy those things to compensate them for the things that, like it's a cycle and you can't get rid of it.
Lost in wasteland. You don't know how much time you waste just for a taste of waste.
I wasted a lot of time today playing a lot of video games.
Are about possessing everything. Siren song. Siren song. The lure of temptation. Siren, back off. We don't need you. We're feeling about getting more. We're feeling about getting
Now, I would say that buying less and living more is, don't spend all your money and live. You can get out there and do things. You can enjoy life, live more. Yeah, I'm 100% on board with that. I do think we spend way too much time not living, just kind of getting by. Enjoy what you have. Enjoy life. That's a good thing. That's an important thing to look at. So good one from ODDKO, a different one from what we used to. So I still liked it. Really heavy there in the middle, especially. Fantastic visuals, which is what we've come to expect from them. So I really liked it. Great song. Good stuff from ODDKO. Make sure you go check out the original. It's linked in the video description below. Check out their other stuff too. Tell them the Frags Beer Network sent you so they know where the love is coming from. And I will see you guys all again soon. You have a great one. Much love.